Hello, my name's Marcus Bronzy.
And I'm Kay Kerr. This is Ain't Got a Clue, the podcast where we answer quiz questions in a fun way. So all you have to do at the end is remember the answer.
That's what you got to do.
That's what you got to do. It's very easy, very simple. We've been doing it for a while now, so you should know the format. Marcus, you've got a question today, don't you?
I have indeed, Kay. Here is the question.
What is it?
Which animal's fingerprints are so close to humans they could taint a crime scene?
I think I ain't got a clue.
You ain't got a clue. Well, that's great then. That's the episode.
But do you know what though? Right, like if I'm gonna think about it, like because I tried reading *Sapiens*. Yeah, you know that book *Sapiens*.
Yeah.
But it's the problem with me is I don't really get time because I'm driving a lot or whatever. I don't really get time. Like, a lot of people read on public transport and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't get time to actually open up the book and read it. So I've been getting into audiobooks. So I've got the audiobook for *Sapiens*, and I would suggest that given this recent knowledge that I've acquired, it be something like chimps. Or
you know what?
Because they're like closer to us, innit?
Chimps do have fingerprints that are very close to us, but I think it'd be quite a boring episode if I give you that. So the answer actually is, Kay, koalas. And I know this is a trigger alert. Trigger alert.
I think I've made my opinions on koalas, on pandas, on most of these bears pretty clear. Can we just say that I think they're very useless animals?
I would go as far as to say there's a little bit of hate in your voice when you talk about koalas.
Look, koalas are chlamydia-ridden, drug-ridden, chlamydia-ridden, diseased animals.
You're just painting them, they're drug dealers, shooters, killers.
We need to be hard on all sort of criminals. The koalas have wreaked havoc for long enough. They have been the scourge of society. We need to be tough on crime and the causes of crime, which involves the koalas. They're ridding through society with chlamydia, with drugs, pornography. They're heathens. I reckon koalas are if you were going to look at, like, if animals were to make their own porn, who do you reckon? I reckon koalas would have some hand in it.
I see them as quite cutesy animals though.
No,
so them breaking
I reckon
it down,
they'd be like the pervy ones, that only like record it. So
okay.
Like, yeah, go on then.
They're like
but Australian accent, innit?
Yeah, go on then. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just in this little cupboard hugging a little tree. Yeah.
Oh, what am I munching? No, that's just eucalyptus. You go. You carry on. Put it in there. Do your thing. Wow, what a red-ass baboon you are. That is wow.
Someone's been a naughty, naughty bear.
I wonder if that's what you could do with your tongue to that. I wonder what you could do to a eucalyptus tree.
Yeah, how about we get rid of the eucalyptus and you just, how about I just become a eucalyptus? So I'm hoping, Kay, that you, at the end of this podcast, will hate koalas a little bit less, maybe after I've given you some facts on them. So koalas' fingerprints are just like humans. In fact, they are literally so similar, it has the same loops and arches in it, that Australian police have feared that criminal investigators may have been hampered by koala prints. So you have an investigator that's like, so Inspector K. Oh, Australian, sorry. Science. So, mate.
All right. Mate.
So, mate.
Look at these bogans over here. They've left fingerprints all over the crime scene.
What? I thought. Hang on here, mate.
This is Marcus, my English colleague.
Well, I've lived there for a little while, so I've got a bit of an Australian accent. Some might say it's quite bad, but hey, what can I say? I'm transitioning. So we have this crime here, right? And
what part of England are you from?
I live in Perth now. I was from London. But
I've never heard an accent like that in Home and Away.
Well, something. I'm new.
It's my first day.
So we were on this crime scene, Ken. I just want to say, for some reason, there's a really small human has been eating all of the plants in here.
All right, Idris Elbow. What plants have they been eating?
They've eaten all the eucalyptus. Why would a human do that?
I've got no clue. Why would they?
I don't know.
Maybe they wanted to create their own Albus oil factory. Somebody's definitely had a cold in here.
Yeah, somebody's had a cold in here. It smells like eucalyptus.
On a side note,
Yeah,
ever go into the sauna?
yeah.
I mean, do you
I've
ever?
gone to a sauna, yes, I have.
Not have you ever, but like, do you go regularly?
Not that regularly since COVID, but
Since COVID.
previously, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know when you're like sitting there and then someone just, without asking you, just puts loads of eucalyptus oil
Yeah,
on the thing, and then you just end up like,
yeah, just
you feel like you're just you're in like some Wrigley's
and
extra.
yeah, you feel like you're actually inside
factory.
a piece of Airways chewing gum.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm 100% agree with you. There was a sign up at my leisure centre, my gym, that said you are not allowed to use any tea trees or eucalyptus oils because some geezer kept coming in there and basically pouring half a bottle somewhere.
And you know, he came in one day and was like, they never said anything about lavender. Started dashing lavender oil on
Everybody's falling asleep in it. But basically, if koalas wanted to commit crimes, they'd have to wear gloves. So to supplement this answer,
So very similar to humans.
very similar to humans. That's probably the only thing that they have similar to humans.
Maybe if they stop spreading chlamydia.
We're going to get to chlamydia in a minute. I've managed to find a fact on the chlamydia that I think you'll remember forever and ever after we finish this podcast anyway. Right. So to supplement this, I've got a few extra facts about koalas, and I hope you don't hate koalas as much. Okay, I just want to know
how much.
Can we just, and I don't want to open up this Pandora's box, but do you remember when you first realized that you hated koalas? What was that point?
I think it was when I found out they had chlamydia, to be honest with you. Nah, do you know what? Their brains are mad smooth, innit?
Yes.
Like, so essentially, for those that don't know, for you charlatans that claim you know stuff, but you
Basically
don't
me.
really.
Yeah, go on. That's basically me, actually.
The more ridges in your brain, the more developed and advanced it is. Like, if we're simplifying things, right?
100%. Yeah, that's right.
And their brains are like smooth. Pardon the expression, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
They are very smooth. They're very smooth. And
although, let me just put it out there, I don't know what a baby's bottom is like. I ain't never had kids.
Yeah, well,
I don't go around looking at kids' bottoms.
We totally quick discllaimer. Yeah. By the way, yeah. Just
nowadays you have to.
Yeah,
we're
we're not paedophiles. Yeah, let's just say it. All right. Let's be clear about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, Kay. And I was going to talk about this later on, but we can talk about it now. They actually have got very small brains, and the reason that is, one of the reasons is because they literally don't need to do much except for eat, sleep, mate, and maybe drink some water sometimes. Literally,
but
that's
isn't
all they
that
need to
what
do.
we're all meant to just be doing?
Yes, it
Do
is.
you see where I'm
but
coming from?
in terms of like social life,
Look at us going into a philosophical
yeah.
debate. Isn't that what the man should be able to do?
when you really think about it, Kay, isn't that really the true essence of life?
Welcome to an episode of Philosophy Corner. I, myself, K. Courteous III.
Yes, and
I'm joined by Marcus Bronzy, Alchemist.
That's correct. Thank you for having me. And I just want to say the tea's fabulous today. Thank you.
Thank you very
What
much.
type of tea is this? Is this eucalyptus tea?
There is a slight hint of peppermint
Oh, it's
with
fantastic.
cardamom. I don't know why the two have been mixed. However, this is a figment of K's imagination with Marcus's, so let's roll with it.
Shit can go left very quickly. Let's continue.
Welcome to Philosophy Corner. Marcus Bronzy, you have had many works regarding humans, and in your anthropological studies, you have often found that humans have to go back to their primal instinct. Am I right in saying this? That you believe that we have complicated humanity to such a degree that would not allow us to go back to our basic needs. Something that Maslow, in his hierarchy of needs, points out, that we only really need food, shelter, and regular sort of exercise.
Exercise, I believe, is what the kids are calling it nowadays.
Oh, lovely.
Yes. I totally agree with you, Kay. And I go as far as to say, I would go as far as to say, Kay, that if we were to remove the extra things in life, like the tweeters and the Instagrams and the tickety-tocks, we would return to a much more primal environment where we could focus on things like masturbation, and sleeping.
Lovely. What a nice society. Of course, free from bills and the sort of the complexities of life.
Why is it when really intellectual people stutter, they manage to make it into like some really cool... I love it. It's like, you know what it is? I've worked it out. Their brains are working so fast that their mouth cannot keep up with it. Do you know what I mean?
Like their brain is going, error 505, error 505, error 505, error 505.
We cannot output this information through this really weak mouth. Anyway, so, okay. So that's
Marcus.
when you realise you... Yes. So, koalas eat poison every single day.
Well...
That's what they eat.
Okay.
Eucalyptus leaves are poisonous.
And you're telling me you're going to make... Oh, are they poisonous?
They are very poisonous to almost
us or
every other animal. I don't know if they're poisonous to humans, but I don't think we'd get on very well if we were to eat them. Maybe there's not been a test really, but...
Well, we used to put lead and asbestos in our homes, so...
Do you know what? There's a whole episode about lead and lead fuel and stuff like that and how that affected crime, but we won't get into that. Apparently, bruv, it changes people. Just lead around.
Really?
Yeah.
What about asbestos?
Oh, that just gives you cancer, I think. It fucking kills you.
Well, that changes you as well.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Makes you kind of stiff and cold and in
Marcus,
the floor.
That doesn't change you. It just gives you cancer. It's a big fucking change, Marcus.
I'm like, yes, that's a very good point.
Now when people say, my cousin got the big C, I'm often like, is that COVID or cancer?
What is the
big C?
Because COVID is a big...
There's a lot of diseases with C, actually. Chlamydia.
Yeah.
COVID. Cancer.
Qatar. That's when you...
Oh, yeah?
Is
there like a version of diarrhea with a C?
Crapper. So, yeah, eucalyptus leaves are poisonous to almost every other animal, okay? But they can subsist on them as a singular diet because of their digestion. They've got a special type of bacteria in there which breaks down the poison whilst they sleep.
And I know this much about him, bruv.
Yeah.
They can only eat eucalyptus off a tree. Like if you put a plate in front of them with eucalyptus leaves on it, they wouldn't be able to eat it.
I tried to find this fact, okay? I tried so hard. I really couldn't find it. I'm with you on this. Maybe we put this to the audience. Can you find the fact
Bruv,
and tweet it back at us so we
I've
can
read
find
it
it
somewhere, yeah?
Okay, I was looking
this
for it so much.
This is why I hate them.
Well, we
imagine, going to a restaurant.
Yeah.
The man has made a great steak for you. You've gone to Salt Bay's restaurant.
Yeah.
Like, welcome to.
Fucking hell, you can tell we're in Kay's imagination. Salt Bay's restaurant. Fucking hell. Let me just take out my wallet.
Yeah, take out your fucking wallet, mate. All right. £2,000 for gold steak. I don't know why he's got this accent, but
yeah, it's right.
£2,000 for gold steak. We bring it here for you. Salt Bay's come out like, oh, the music's all playing that Turkish music and shit. Anyway, they're like with the salt, putting it all on there and whatever, and you go, there you go, yeah. I can't eat this.
Why not?
I haven't killed the cow myself. And like turned it into meat and like.
And then what would Salt Bay do after to look at you like?
You an idiot.
Yeah.
No, he looked at you like, well, I still have your money.
Yes.
And then
it disappeared in a puff in a puff of salt. Like, Batman.
Why the fuck there was fucking salt around here?
Fucking up. You come from Salt Bays, you get home, you got salt in your hair, all over you.
You just look like what was that, Saxa? You know? Like a bottle of Saxa or whatever it is. Anyway, like...
Would it be fascinating if he hated salt, if he got home and he just wanted food without salt? Every day I have salt in my hand, salt in my hair, salt in my elbow.
Do you know what? That would be a great parody video. Like, people often think that they have nicknamed me Salt Bay. Everywhere I go, I have to do this.
Yes.
Every time I go to the supermarket, they go, hey.
How would you feel if...
Even in the gym, he's probably having to like do
exactly
exercises and that. Because he works out, by the way. I've seen him fucking...
He's in shape. Really?
Google a picture of Salt Bay right now.
Salt Bay. And he's asking you to do this as the audience as well. Go to Google.
Salt Bay topless.
Type it Salt Bay topless. Thank you, Kay, for making my Google search history look that little bit...
Why does that... Look, what is that? Salt Bay times BBW. Wow, this is...
Salt Bay topless. If you Google this at the same time, fucking hell, he looks like Aquaman. Fucking, he's ripped.
He's more in shape than Ronaldo.
His 6-pack is insane.
Look at the one in the red shorts. Yeah, go on that one. This is a koala again. Rod, take off those red shorts, Salt Bay.
He's wearing the shortest shorts in this. I mean, any shorter and we'd be seeing Salt Bay's salt thing. Yeah, if you've Googled sort of flipping heck, yeah, Google Salt Bay. Well, clearly he's living life, isn't he?
He's probably not eating any of his own steak.
No, he's not. Yeah. Goes into the back room and he's like, "Fuck this!" and just has a salad.
Yeah, with the like most boring chicken breast.
Yeah, the least saltiest chicken breast. So yeah, basically they can only eat eucalyptus, but because they eat so much eucalyptus, Kay, you touched on this. They smell really nice, apparently.
Do they?
Yeah, because all they're eating is eucalyptus. So they've got. Imagine that. You know,
that's how they bring you in.
Yeah,
like you're like a guy that's actually got chlamydia, but he's just gone and bought like Aventus Creed. It's like £170 for 100 ml. Do you know how expensive that is? Go Selfridges now or the website and check it out. It is expensive, bro. So he's worn this and the women are like, oh my God. Or other men are like, oh my God, he smells divine. He smells amazing.
That's how they win you over.
And then he touches you and then now you got chlamydia. Or he's got a cold sore and he kissed you with it now. Now you got herpes for life. For life.
Okay, you hate them so much.
Do you know how mad that is? When you have to look at someone and it like, do you know what's crazy about someone with a cold sore?
Yeah.
Even if they've had it like 2 weeks ago, if they kiss you, they're still contagious with it. So you might get, so you don't even know.
You know what?
Can't even go around kissing random people, you know?
I would hate, and I'm very lucky to not suffer from them. I feel like that's one thing that I have enough going on in my life to worry about cold sores as well. That's fucking long, man. It is long, isn't it?
What, like, should we Google cold sores?
No, we fucking will not. Move on. Right. So, okay, my next fact isn't really a surprise to you. They are riddled with clap, but I'm hoping, Kay, you will feel a little bit more sorry for them, all right? Because in recent years, their populations have been infected with a super contagious chlamydia, a sexually transmitted disease that's only usually found in humans. So I just want to say, Kay, how the fuck did human chlamydia get into a koala bear? We've got to look to our Australian listeners, our Australian contingency, and ask them what the fuck went on.
Hi there, buddy.
Hello.
Hi there, buddy. Come over here. Hi there, little bear. Oh, wow. You look mighty fine. Let me touch that round, hairy ass.
Okay, we shouldn't continue this.
I don't know. Look, if you've got a better answer for me, let me know. But as far as I know, it's a sexually transmitted disease.
Dave
So
Chappelle-
to transmit it, you got to do a little
Dave
bit.
Chappelle years ago had something about how like AIDS and like how ridiculous it was that people said AIDS come from monkeys. He's like, do you know how long I had to get him in a place where I could suck this monkey's dick? Like it's that kind of thing. So yeah, it's like you had to peel it like a banana.
Oh, fucking hell. So they got this super contagious chlamydia, Kay, and scientists can't get rid of the chlamydia because remember that bacteria I said that they have in their tummy that helps them eat the poisonous eucalyptus?
Okay.
If they give them antibiotics for the chlamydia, they can't eat food anymore.
Well,
So
that's
you got
just something we've got to deal with.
you fucking hates them so much. Right, all right, cool. So this
Do you know
might
what
make
it
you
is,
feel-
Marcus, yeah?
Go on.
I just hate pointless things, innit? Like what? Like fair enough, you exist, but your existence is like what do we benefit from? I mean, to be fair though, on the other side of it, I understand animals are not there for like the entertainment of humans and for our benefit. However, what do you contribute to the ecosystem, to the ecosystem at large, not for humans, but just in general?
Like you want to know what they bring to the table, basically.
Yeah, like what are you bringing to the table? All right, like cool. It's the animal kingdom, the meeting, yeah? Animal kingdom. Lions are there, like well, we make sure like a lot of deers don't get
population control.
Yeah, it's
so that they
population
don't damage
control.
their environment.
So we eat a couple here and there, eat a couple zebras here and there. Wildebeest are like, well, we're just running.
We're milling the fields because when we stampede around, we mash up the fields, turn it over, more grass grows. You're welcome.
There we go. So
there we go.
Koalas, what do you do?
Well, I you know the eucalyptus that you can't eat. I just kind of like eat it in my tree and eat it in my tree. And then afterwards, I go to sleep and then I wake up and I eat it from my tree.
Ain't gonna lie, man. You have to go.
No, but
Nah, you got to bounce, bruv. You're out of here, bruv.
Oh no!
Every year we got to pick one person that gets extinct.
And they're
it's like
gone.
the Big Brother house.
They're gone, innit?
Do you know what I mean? Like, contestants, this is Davina. Please do not swear.
Dear one, in the Animal Brother house. It's really painful for a koala that has chlamydia, okay? They
Of course it is.
Blindness, infertility, and an infection known as dirty tail. Dirty
And
tail's
that
a
is
little
the
cute...
same things that will happen to you if you continue masturbating. Blindness,
Yep. Infertilities.
infertility, and an infection known as dirty pee-pee.
Get your dirty tail out of here, boy.
Come on.
Right. So yeah, and the dirty tail is a cute little name for a vicious inflammation in their urinary tract that's very painful, so bad it can be fatal. Okay. No.
Well, I mean,
All right. He's still He's not
how
breaking.
do they,
Maybe,
so they don't know how they got it though.
bruv. All I know from my limited, might I add as a caveat, research into this, chlamydia is a human disease, and koala bears have it. We have to look at the humans and see whether there was somebody got a bit close.
Brother, I'm looking at Australians with a side eye all the time.
I'm just saying, if you think it's possible, and we all know what you're thinking, maybe this will help you a bit, Kay. Maybe this will help you like them a bit more. Koalas have potentially given a couple of members of One Direction a clap. There you go.
I mean, okay, I take it back. They have contributed to society.
So, I'll tell you the story behind it. You're like, quick 180. You're right.
Do you know what,
guys? All right, guys.
Absolutely amazing
All right,
animals. I've
guys.
always said it, you know.
Yeah. Do you know what, Kay? You have, yeah.
I've always said koalas are amazing animals.
Always said they're lovely.
So
guys.
no, do you know what? Actually, it depends which members of One Direction.
Okay, cool. Liam Payne and Harry Styles from One Direction.
Oh
they were
wow,
on tour.
so the good ones.
Yeah, the ones we remember.
Yeah, the ones we actually know. If it was like Niall.
I can't even remember that. Is Niall?
Niall's like a Derby County supporter.
Right.
Yeah, and he's like Irish.
Irish Niall.
He's not like Irish. He is Irish.
He's a bit like an
and
Irish.
then you've got Zayn Malik.
That's our Zayn. Yeah, I remember Zayn.
Zayn sort of left before all of them.
Yeah.
And then you had...
there's another one?
Yeah, when they're like 5.
One Direction fans are hating me for my lack of knowledge.
Yeah, there's like 5 of them. They're all nice lads. Harry Styles looks pretty cool.
Okay. All right.
Harry Styles looks like... Yeah, he just looks like he'd just be pretty cool.
He looks like he's partied a lot. He looks like he's partied more than me.
And
he looks
you've
like
partied a lot.
I've partied a lot. He looks like he's partied a lot. So, what happened was Liam Payne and Harry Styles, they were on tour in Oz and they were hugging a koala bear.
Yeah.
And the koala, as apparently they like to do,
Yeah.
just pissed on Liam and a bit splashed over Liam and potentially Harry as well. And their piss, when they have the clap, is super contagious. So if you get pissed on by a koala, you potentially have just caught the clap.
I am not going to see koalas, bruv. And if I am like at least 30 meters away from it. So I can see it from like 30 meters and go, all right, cool.
And you know it can't piss 30 meters because if it could, I'd have told that fact first about koalas. I'd be like,
100%.
okay, did you know a koala can piss for 30 meters?
I'd have been like, wow. Like,
fucking hell. It's like back in the day in Oz, instead of, maybe we're onto something, instead of super soakers, the kids would have just got a koala. Hey, stop it, man. Stop it. 2 days later, all the kids in town have pink eye. And that's how you know chlamydia got transmitted.
pink eye.
Oh, that's it. There you go. So, right. Koalas are more vicious than crocodiles. In 2006.
Well, maybe to Australians. Maybe to Steve Irwin. Maybe to
Do you
Steve.
imagine that? If that was Steve Irwin's kryptonite.
Steve Irwin was like, no, mate. No, hey, Steve. What's going on? Yeah, on today's episode, we're going to see koalas. Mate. No fucking way.
No fucking way.
Crocodiles.
Yep. Rattlesnake.
Aardvarks.
Yep.
Artichokes.
Because are they dangerous? Okay. All right. Artichokes. Yeah.
Any of those,
Yeah.
there's no way I'm going near a koala.
It's
Fucking
mad.
koala.
It's mad. I thought that they were like these cutesy little things, and I guess some guys in 2006 did in Oz because they broke into a zoo with the intention of stealing a koala bear and selling it for drugs. Apparently, you get a bit of
These
money.
lot ain't bears, bruv.
When you
Bears are scary, bruv.
do you know what? Side fact: we won't have time to get into it in this episode. They're not bears. They're actually marsupials. They're like more like kangaroos.
So they're even more useless.
So they broke into the koala pen. But they found it too vicious to steal it, scratched the shit out of them. So the thieves instead stole a 90-pound crocodile that was 4 foot long from the zoo because they couldn't nick the koala bear.
Do you know what? I can imagine. It's like that. They've got like short man syndrome, innit?
Yeah.
Like
What? Fucking what?
You fucking what, mate? I'm gonna fucking smash my head open before you take me.
Yeah. K&L.
But have you back to the
take this chlamydia.
back to the marsupials?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen kangaroo squaring up to fight a human?
Only time I saw the human kangaroo altercation was when there was that guy that the kangaroo was like hitting his dog, and he went up to it and gave it a punch, and I thought he was absolutely had a death wish.
Just Google kangaroo fights. Yeah.
Insane.
Like, this is how you know humanity. Like, what did you guys use the internet for? Did you use it to like further your knowledge? Did you use it to further your horizons? No, I used it to watch videos of kangaroos fighting.
Hello, welcome to this week's episode of Kangaroo Fight. This time we have Little Joey versus Big Kanga, and we know Big Kanga's got the good right hook. Let's get him in the ring and crack this on.
This is like the Celtic versus Rangers of the kangaroo world. I tell you, Big Johnny's come in with a great left hook in recent fights, and I think that left hook of his, he fights southpaw. And it's absolutely ridiculous. I've not seen somebody that strong in the animal kingdom for a while.
All right, Kay, one more fact before we get out of here. I'm sorry, Kay. Koala young eat their mum's pap.
What's that?
Because a koala's primary source of food is so tough on its tummy, koala joeys, because they're like, kangaroos, they're forced to rely on their mother for nourishment. And it's not milk that they go for. It's a special mixture of feces and gut bacteria that's vital to their development. And this creamy substance is known as pap. And a koala keeper said, it can look really disgusting because the joeys use their mouth to stimulate their mother's bum to help produce the pap. And it's quite wet. It gets everywhere. So the koala baby has to stimulate the mother's bottom to get the pap out of it.
I mean, I think we're ready to wrap up. I think we are ready to wrap up. I think I speak for the audience. They're all probably listening to us right now going, this is not what I signed up for. This podcast was family friendly. I even thought about signing up to the Patreon because do you know what? I wanted to learn more about things that really matter. I didn't want to hear about a koala trying to get wet everywhere, like putting his mouth on its mum's bum hole. Like,
eat the booty like
really
groceries.
And truly, like, why is it rimming its mum for like food, bruv? That's just like, what has this podcast descended into? Like, who are we as humans now? Like, we've really got to ask ourselves, what are we as people, as men, as members of our families and society? What have we become? And I think Marcus, we should take time to reflect and maybe, hang our heads in shame for a bit for what we've. Well, to be honest, I'm saying we. I think you more so than me.
We're a team
for bringing, but you've led me into this.
Yes,
right?
I have.
And I don't want to come here. Pardon the pun. So.
Well, Kay, I just want to take this moment to say I'm sorry, but I feel like I've got to a point now where I don't find those facts. Those facts are finding me, Kay.
Well, look, I'm out, right? Okay, so you lot follow me, KAEKURT, yeah? Like, look, I'm out, man.
Come back. We got
No. You end the episode, yeah? And then you end the episode, and then I'll come back when we're doing a new one, innit?
Okay, cool. So I've got to do this end bit myself then. So which animals' fingerprints are so close to humans that they can taint crime scenes?
It's koalas!
All right, cool. Well, whilst Kay goes out of here, he's looking a little bit pale. It doesn't look very well, Whilst he's left here, I just want to say thank you for listening to this episode of Ain't Got a Clue. Don't forget, if you like this episode, you can listen to an episode that's just as juicy on Patreon.
Just as juicy!
Every time we drop an episode on our regular feed, we drop one on the Patreon, and we also give you all of our regular episodes early and with no ads as well. So
tell them our social media!
Yeah, I will do that as well. Don't forget, also you can find K-Kurd at KAEKURD on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere else, Facebook even as well.
Did you mention your Twitch account, Marcus?
Oh, I'm at Marcus Bronzy, MarcusBronzy, on all the social medias, and also twitch.tv/Marcus Bronzy, weekdays, 9 a.m. I'm on Twitch playing games and not talking about poop. This podcast was created by Kay Kurd and Marcus Bronzy, and sound design is by Matt Farvin, and the listeners are the absolute legends that are yourself. See you soon. Peace.